In my 18th year, my master told me that I would face a life or death trial. Only by leveraging the destiny of the Shen family can I defy the heavens and rewrite my fate. And so, I, Shen Yangshi, have returned. Mommy, I've returned.
You just got back. And you haven't even bothered to clean yourself up. You smell strange.
Who are you? Yangshi? After all these years, Dad has finally found you.
Back then, Li Qian was the one who threw me away. Although Shengui wasn't the mastermind, he never went to look for me. Yet now, he puts on the act of a doting father. It really is laughable. However, in his heart, he does carry a shred of guilt. I can just happen to use that to establish my footing in the Shen family. Dad, I've returned.
Sister? Welcome home.
So this is the daughter they adopted after the Shen family threw me away. Destined to be ominous. A truly wicked person. It seems the Shen family's judgment isn't all that impressive.
Sister? Your eyes. Why are they so terrifying? Are you blaming me for stealing your identity? Indeed. Eldest daughter of the Shen family. The true eldest daughter. Since you've returned. Then I should just leave. Mingju, don't talk nonsense. This place will always be your home. You are always Mommy's precious daughter.
I didn't expect she was such a pathetic hypocrite. That's fine, too. At least life won't be boring from now on.
Mingju is kind-hearted and fragile by nature. You should be more accommodating toward her from now on. Do you hear me?
Accommodating? She has occupied my status for over a decade. I've already made enough concessions. Hasn't it been enough?
Shen Yangshi, you were only brought back because we had to. Let me tell you, in our hearts, we only recognize Mingju as the one true daughter of the Shen household.
Dad? Is that so? Although I grew up in the countryside these years, I do understand one principle. That is, not to cause trouble for anyone. If my presence here causes this family distress, then I should just leave.
Yangshi, don't go. Shen Rufeng. What kind of way is that to speak? Yangshi is also a daughter of the Shen household. From now on, you will all treat her with the same respect. Do you hear me?
I was right. He really is the easiest to manipulate. As long as I act pitiful, he will soften his heart.
Dad, if she wants to leave, let her go. After all, our Shen household doesn't only daughter.
That's enough. Yangshi has suffered quite a lot outside all these years. I will not allow her to be wronged in this house again. Yangshi, you've been traveling all day. You must be tired. I have prepared a room for you upstairs. Let's go take a look and see if you like it.
Thank you, Dad.
Let's go. Take a look at this one.
Master once said that I need to place the fate-altering talisman in the room with the most positive energy in the house. But this room is always shaded, and the energy is weak. This won't do. Dad, I don't like this room.
You're actually being picky? Can the room you lived in back in the countryside even compare to this?
What kind of way is that to speak? Yangshi, what kind of room do you like? Dad will have it changed for you.
The one with the most positive energy. Dad, I want to change rooms.
Fine. We have plenty of rooms in this house. Let's go over there and take a look.
The window faces the sun, soaking up its energy all day. It is, indeed, the perfect place to place a formation. Dad, I want this room.
Why would this wretch try to snatch a room from me? Absolutely not. Mingju has lived in this room for many years. If you make her change rooms, She won't be used to it.
Exactly. We have so many rooms in the Shen household. Can you not find a single one you like? Do you really have to fight Mingju for a room?
So what if you are the true daughter? What does that matter? It's just a pity that your own family is entirely on my side.
Dad. But I don't want any other room.
Mommy, since sister likes it, let's just give it to her. I'll just leave. Mingju. Shen Yangxi, the moment you returned, you forced Mingju to leave. What exactly are you plotting? If I had known, I never should have let you come back.
My own biological mother protects an adopted child at every turn, yet she wants to drive away her own flesh and blood. How laughable. Fortunately, I have no family affection for them whatsoever. Otherwise, I really would have been heartbroken by her. Dad, you have seen it for yourself. Shen Mingju has usurped my identity and enjoyed a life of luxury for over a decade. Now, she even wants to occupy my room. Mommy and my brother are even helping her blame me. I think it's best if I just leave.
Shen Yangxi, stop playing the victim here. Mingju is in poor health. Can you not be a little more generous?
Quiet. Yangxi, for the suffering you have endured all these years. Mingju, move to the room next
Show
door.
was translated and
Dad.
narrated by M Media.
Mingju, don't worry. Mommy will definitely have the other room decorated exactly the same as this one. All right. Thank you, Mommy. All right. Mingju, this jade pendant was passed down from your grandmother to me. Now Mommy wants to pass it on to you. Mommy, this was passed to you by grandmother. I cannot accept it. Sister is the true eldest daughter of the Shen family. This jade pendant, you should give it to sister instead. This one here is a gift from Mommy to you. Here, take it. Just take it. Mommy, I cannot accept it.
Shen Mingju is right. I am the one who is the true eldest daughter of the Shen household. Since this jade pendant is an heirloom, then passing it to me is perfectly appropriate.
You, Shen Yangxi, you.
That is enough. Madam, go and get a few sets of clothes for Yangxi. Never mind. Go and take all of Mingju's things and prepare a set for Yangxi.
Dad,
Understood. Mingju, Mommy will take you to go shopping.
Dad, I have things to do, so I will be leaving now.
Dad, I can feel it. Mommy, brother, and sister. None of them like me. You are the only person in this house I can rely on.
Silly child. Don't overthink it. As for them, they are just not used to you yet. Rest assured. With Dad here, I will never let you suffer even the slightest grievance.
Thank you, Dad. The probability of staying in the Shen household has just increased.
You go ahead and tidy up your room. Dad has to get back to work.
This is the place. Zhou Shiyan, Why is he calling?
Youngsie. Are they treating you well?
It doesn't matter. After all, when I entered the Shen household, I wasn't looking for this pathetic display of affection.
They have hurt you. I will help you.
No need.
Yun. Youngsie. From the moment you saved me, my life has been yours. Whenever you need me, I will always be there.
I never expected that. Someone I saved on a whim would be so devoted to me all these years.
Joshi.
Zhou Shiyan. What are you doing in my room?
Youngsie. I was worried about you. Worried that you weren't being treated well in the Shen household.
Do you really think that with my methods, they could actually bully me?
I know. But I was just afraid that you might get hurt.
Zhou Shiyan. You. Could you be in love with me?
Yes. I am in love with you. From the moment you saved me, I have loved you.
Stop.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Get out.
From the day I first saw you, I knew that in this life, I would follow only you.
I only saved you back then, because I calculated that you would be of use to me later. I do not love you.
I know. It doesn't matter. In this world, there aren't that many people who find mutual love. More often, they are like me. For me, to love is to love. I never asked for anything in return.
Fine, I understand. You should leave now. If there is a need, I will contact you.
Then. All right then.
Sister, dinner is ready. Dad asked me to call you to eat.
Smiling so happily. What? Did that slap Dad gave you feel that satisfying?
Shen Youngsie, don't get too smug. You are nothing but an abandoned daughter, while I am the one who has been by their side for over a dozen years. You are just someone discarded by the family.
Is this your plan? To make me disappointed in them, and then leave the Shen household?
Glad you know. I advise you to pack your things quickly and get out of here.
Then you might be disappointed. In my heart, they are worthless. All I care about is my own life.
Shen Youngsie, one day, I will ruin your reputation and force you out of the Shen household myself. Dad, this is your favorite red braised pork.
Thank you, Mingju.
Mommy, this is your favorite sweet and sour pork ribs. Thank you, my precious daughter. Eldest brother, this is for you.
Our Mingju is so sensible, knowing how to care for her eldest brother, unlike some people who only know how to eat and have no manners at all.
Sister, what would you like to eat? I will serve you some. Don't mention it.
Not needed.
I'm sorry, sister. I shouldn't have tried to serve you food. I didn't know that you hated me so much.
Mingju, ignore those who don't know their place.
Youngsi, your sister was kind enough to serve you food. Why must you be so ungrateful?
Mrs. Shen, please stay quiet while eating. That is basic etiquette.
Enough. Both of you, less talk. Youngsi. Next week, the company is holding a new product launch. By then, celebrities from all walks of life will be in attendance. Dad plans to use that day to hold a homecoming banquet for you. To officially announce your identity to everyone.
What? A homecoming banquet? Doesn't that mean telling everyone that she, Shen Youngsi, is the real daughter? And I'm just an adopted one? Absolutely not. Old Shen, why not at the banquet? Let Youngsi appear as Mingju's twin sister. First, it saves face for
The
Mingju.
film was translated
Second,
and narrated
it will
by
create even more
media.
buzz for our Shen household. It will take our status to the next level.
Good. Let's do that. Youngsi, what do you think?
I have no objection. Holding the launch and the banquet together, Shenkui really knows how to manipulate public opinion. However, this banquet is critical. There can be no mistakes. Otherwise, Shen Mingju and her people will surely use the chance to drive me out of the Shen household.
At the banquet, the people I have invited are all prominent figures from every industry. When the time comes, all of you must watch your words and behavior. You must not embarrass our Shen household.
Dad, you can rest assured. I have attended so many banquets. I certainly won't embarrass the Shen household. It's just that sister has only just returned from the countryside, and I fear she may not be accustomed to such scenes. Perhaps we should let her stay home.
Absolutely not. The banquet will draw plenty of attention. Your sister is the protagonist. She must attend. Roofing. At this banquet, if you perform well, I will give you 10% of the group's shares.
Wouldn't that be worth hundreds of millions? Eldest brother, you must do your best.
Shares. If I could also get some, wouldn't that help me better establish my footing in the Shen household? Dad, if I also perform well that day, can I have a reward too?
You? A wild girl from the countryside. It would be a miracle if you didn't embarrass yourself. And you have the nerve to ask for a reward?
You really don't know your place.
Dad, I just want to grow and mature as quickly as I can to help share some of the pressure with you.
Youngsi, you can rest assured, as long as you perform well, I will treat everyone equally.
Dad!
Shen Youngsi, you'd better prepare to leave the Shen household.
The scene of the banquet. The Shen family, new era of innovation, new product launch conference.
So this is the eldest daughter the Shen household finally found. She really is beautiful.
Yes. Such poise. She puts Shen Mingju to shame by a country mile.
Shen Youngsi. Just you wait.
Excuse me, I have something to attend to. Youngsi.
What are you doing here?
Of course, I was invited here, as a rising star in the business world. Though, in truth, I mainly came to help you.
I can handle it myself.
Everyone, thank you for coming to my daughter's homecoming banquet. Youngsi, Mingju, come up here. This is our Shen household's eldest daughter who went missing for so many years, Shen Youngsi. She is Mingju's twin sister. At the same time, today is also our Shen Group's new product launch. Next, I would like to introduce today's new product. Roofing.
This is bad, the flash drive is missing.
That drive contained the critical data for the launch. How could it just vanish?
I don't know, Dad. I certainly know that the flash drive is important. I remember now. I left it backstage.
Mr. Shen, I just saw Miss Youngsi taking the flash drive.
No wonder I saw Shen Mingju looking so smug. So she was setting me up here.
The film was translated and
The flash drive
narrated
is
by
indeed with me.
I never expected the eldest daughter of the Shen household would actually steal from her own family.
Isn't this deliberately sabotaging the Shen Group's launch?
Sister? How could you do this? This new product is Dad's life's work. How could you steal the flash drive?
Youngsi, what is going on here?
If I said the flash drive wasn't stolen by me, would you believe me?
This flash drive was taken from your bag. You say you didn't take it? Who would believe that?
Youngsi, you have disappointed me so much.
Now let's see how you can still have the face to remain in the Shen family.
Then I invite everyone to take a good look. What the truth actually is.
I have evidence that can prove this USB drive was not taken by Youngsi.
You can prove Youngsi's innocence.
The moment Youngsi was framed just now happened to be recorded by me.
I never expected that this person would be quite useful at a critical moment.
Where is he? Seize him. Speak. Who put you up to this?
In a moment, you will put this USB drive into Shen Youngsi's bag. Once it's done, I'll give you 500,000.
No, no one put me up to it. It's because I'm jealous of Miss Youngsi. We both come from humble beginnings, yet she suddenly transformed and became a phoenix, while I am stuck at the bottom, struggling to survive. I refuse to accept this.
This lie is far too clumsy. One doesn't need to guess to know. It was Shen Mingju and Shen Roofing who framed me. However, this is a critical moment for me to establish my footing in the Shen family. I'll just settle the score with them later. Dad, since it's a misunderstanding, let it be. The press conference is more important.
Youngsi is right. Take him to the police station and hand him over to the police.
Where on earth did this person come from? If it weren't for him, Shen Youngsi would have already been kicked out of the Shen family by now.
Everyone, that was just a minor interlude, just a small diversion. Now, the press conference will continue. This is the new product we are about to launch. Tears of the Galaxy. I want to present this first piece of Tears of the Galaxy. to my daughter. Shen Yangxi. Presenting the new product to Yangxi. This headline is enough to hit the trending topics.
Thank you, Dad.
Now, I would like to introduce to everyone the creative concept behind this Tears of the Galaxy.
Dad, since you are presenting the first Tears of the Galaxy to my sister, why don't you let her introduce it to everyone? You, a country bumpkin, still want to explain the creative concept of Tears of the Galaxy? Just wait to embarrass yourself.
Since you want to use me as a gimmick, I will satisfy your wish. The creative inspiration for Tears of the Galaxy comes from a father who lost his daughter. On that summer night when his daughter was lost, the father pointed to the stars in the sky and told her that the stars are a lighthouse for when one is lost. No matter how far she wandered, he would follow the light to find her. And yet, after his daughter vanished, the stars in the sky became the father's falling tears.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Dad, is that true?
Yes, it is indeed.
I never expected that this necklace held such a touching story.
The father and daughter in the story. They must be President Shen and Miss Shen, right? Who would have thought? This President Shen is truly a devoted father.
That Chengui is such a hypocrite. That story was something I just made up on the spot. To think he would claim it so righteously.
How could this happen? I clearly intended to make Shen Yangxi look foolish, but now I've made her the star of the banquet.
If there is a formation, it should be in this spot. This is an evil formation designed to steal one's life and fortune. So, the disaster I faced at 18 was all thanks to Li Jian. She borrowed my destiny to trade for the Shen family's prosperity, since you used my life to exchange for all of this. Then I will take it back with my own hands.
Miss, this is the 10% stake that President Shen transferred to you. Please sign here, and you can participate in the dividends next month.
Yangxi, this is a little cake Mommy made by hand. Try it. Come, try it. Mommy. Yangxi. Look, you have already received the company shares. So, can you give Zhongchun to Mingju?
After the banquet ended, old Zhang found me and said he wanted to change the marriage candidate to Yangxi.
What? I don't agree.
This isn't a matter of whether you or I agree or not. Even though Mingju and Zhang Chen grew up together, childhood sweethearts, but she is not our biological daughter.
So the Jiang family found out that Shen Mingju wasn't our biological daughter, which is why they wanted to change the marriage alliance. Mrs. Shen, you should be asking the Jiang family that. They never objected before when Shen Mingju and Jiang Chen were seeing each other. And now they're trying to set me up with Jiang Chen. And isn't that just because Shen Mingju is too useless?
You? Shen Yangxi. Must you compete with Mingju for everything? Yangxi. You know, that Mingju has a weak constitution, which is why we adopted her. Do you really have to make things difficult for her?
How could I possibly make things difficult for her? I am simply going to take back everything you gained by trampling on my flesh and blood.
Dad, I don't care. I'm going to marry Brother Zhang Chen. Brother Zhang Chen said so himself, that his heart belongs only to me. All right, my dear. Don't be sad. It breaks Mother's heart to see you like this.
Dad, please, just grant Mingju and Zhang Chen their wish.
What good does it do for me to agree? It was the Zhang family who proposed, changing the marriage alliance.
Sister, Mommy and Dad have already agreed to my marriage with Brother Zhang Chen.
Yangxi, Dad knows that you don't like Zhang Chen, but your sister is insistent on Zhang Chen. So how about?
Dad, the Jiang family chose me first. I have considered it carefully. Jiang Chen is a suitable marriage partner. I am a bit tired. I'm going back to my room to rest.
Go on and rest, then. You. Settle down.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Big brother, what are we going to do? Shen Yangxi is determined to take Brother Zhang Chen from me. I don't want to enter a marriage with a stranger.
Mingju, I told you. A marriage with Zhang Chen. She doesn't deserve it.
Big brother, do you have a plan?
Shen Yangxi. I don't just want her to give Zhang Chen back to you. I want to make sure she can't stay in the Shen household at all.
Zhou Shiyan.
You want to marry into the Zhang family. Is Zhang Chen the only one you'll accept?
If you want to achieve something, you have to be willing to pay the price.
So, you don't actually like Zhang Chen. You're just doing this to compete with Shen Mingju. You don't have to compromise yourself like this. I have the means to help you now. I've been fighting my way up, just in the hope that one day I could become someone you can rely on.
The Shen household is tied to my life and death. It is something I must resolve myself. Besides, I do not want to hold my destiny in anyone else's hands.
From the day you saved me, I have been willing to place my life in your hands.
Human hearts are fickle. I do not wish to gamble. As for the past, thank you. From now on, let's just go our separate ways.
You don't need to gamble. As long as you are willing to turn back, I have always been right by your side.
Yangxi, have you seen the post that's been circulating online?
What post?
The post says you're being kept by someone. And it even has photos attached. It's already reached the #1 trending spot on the school forum. Sister, your private life is certainly quite colorful, isn't it?
I actually thought you were some innocent little girl. Who would have thought? You're just a vile woman, being kept by a man. Shen Yangxi, you really have no shame.
Someone like you is actually worthy of setting your sights on young Master Chen. I'm honestly curious. What did that old man in the countryside even teach you? You have no manners at all. Shen Yangxi, what are you trying to do?
Teaching you what manners are?
You're asking for a beating.
Shen Yangxi, you actually dare to hit me?
Since you've already called me sister, I naturally have to fulfill my responsibility of disciplining my younger sister.
Shen Yangxi, Mommy won't let you get away with this.
We are just sisters having a spat. Besides, you're only adopted daughter. You should be truly grateful to my grandfather. If he hadn't asked me to accumulate some merit, I would have broken your legs the very first day I came home.
Shen Yangxi, just you wait. I will definitely make you regret this. Isn't this the celebrity from the forum? Don't walk away. Come and play with us.
Get lost.
You don't know when to be grateful, do you? Such a pretty little girl. Why is your mouth so foul? Come here. Let your big brother wash your mouth out for you.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
A ghost. A ghost. A ghost.
Yangxi, are you alright?
Zhou Xiyan, I have already told you, I could never like you.
Yangxi, I know you don't like me, but you cannot stop me from liking you.
You? What is it you even like about me?
It was love at first sight. And I could never forget you since. The forum post. I've looked into it. The person who posted it was Shen Feng and Shen Mingju. I have the IP address and transfer records right here. And those thugs from earlier. They were the ones who hired them too.
Thank you.
Yangxi. Never. Say thank you to me.
My father.
How could she be so heavy-handed?
It's absolutely lawless.
Dad, I'm home.
Shen Yangxi. Get on your knees and apologize to Mingju.
Why did you lay a hand on Mingju?
Shen Mingju and her friends were intentionally slandering me. All the students were pointing fingers at me. I was so scared at the time. I just wanted to stop her from talking about me.
That still doesn't give you the right to hit her. Just look at what you've done to Mingju's face.
Then do you know what they're saying about me online?
I raised Mingju. She wouldn't say anything nasty.
She didn't say anything nasty. She was spreading rumors about my reputation.
Sister? I let it slide that you hit me. Why must you slander me now? I know you hate me. But you cannot just throw whatever filth you want on me. Mingju would never do something like that? There must be some misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? What misunderstanding could there be? FLIs don't swarm around a seamless egg. I think. You're just out there seducing others.
Have you been keeping company with some unsavory types? Why are you being so unreasonable?
Silence means you're guilty. Get on your knees and apologize to Mingju.
So what if you know? It was me? There's no proof. So you'll still have to apologize to me obediently.
The ones who should be apologizing are you.
All right. Stop arguing. What is going on? With that post on the school forum?
Dad, do you not believe me either?
It's not that I don't believe you. But the impact of this incident is just too damaging.
Dad, I have evidence. They both teamed up to spread rumors about my reputation.
Dad, it's not like that. She's framing me.
Dad, if it weren't for Shen Yangxi liking to flirt with others, how could someone have taken such photos of her?
Shen Rufing, are you even human? Youngxi is your own sister.
Dad, these photos are all edited.
Youngxi, Dad knows you've been wronged. This matter this time. It really is Rufang's doing, and Mingju's as well. Your father will certainly teach them a lesson. However, the Zhang family has already seen those photos. So now, the arranged marriage must be with Mingju instead.
So, for the sake of this marriage, I am expected to swallow my pride once again. Is that
film was
it?
translated and narrated by M Media.
Sister, my engagement to Zhang Chen is for the good of the family. I know I was wrong this time. I will never do it again. Can you forgive me?
Youngxi, Mingju and Zhang Chen have been childhood sweethearts, with deep affection for one another. The Shen and Zhang families are old friends, and we cannot let a dispute between you sisters ruin the harmony between our two houses.
As expected, Shen Hui will always place his own interests above everything else.
Youngxi, I know that you are the most sensible one. You must be able to understand your father's predicament, don't you?
But perhaps this is for the best. I will simply use them to my advantage. That way, no one owes anyone anything.
Shen Yangxi, ever since you returned, there hasn't been a single day of peace in this house. If I had known, I never should have brought you back.
We are both their biological children. What right do you have to look down on me?
You,
The one to marry into the Jiang family was always meant to be me. She is nothing but an adopted daughter. By what right does she compete with me? If you cannot treat us equally, why did you bring me back at all? I have worked so hard. Yet why do you all turn a blind eye to me? Why? Why can't you just love me a little? Or show me some care?
Youngxi, you are my biological daughter. How could I not care about you?
Care about me? Did mommy ever care about me? Why did she bully me at school? Jiang Chen slapped me. The first thing mother did when mother arrived at school was to look after her.
Mingju,
I was being slandered with lewd rumors, and mommy showed the one who spread them with care, while mommy refused to hear my side at all.
you were the one arguing with Mingju.
Do mommy have any idea that my reputation has been ruined by her? And mommy still asks me to be magnanimous. Just how magnanimous must I be for you all to be satisfied? If you like raising other people's daughters so much, then why did you give birth to me?
Youngxi, I was wrong.
Shen Yangxi, that is enough.
You are the one who has had enough, Shen Rufing.
You,
We share the same blood. Yet you indulge others to insult and bully me. You have never considered me your own sister. How do you have the gall to shout at me?
Sister, if you have any complaints, take them up with me. Don't take your anger out on our eldest brother.
Shen Mingju, spare me your hypocrisy. You pretend to be sweet and obedient, but in reality, you target me at every turn. You sow discord between me and my family, making everyone hate me. What on earth have I ever done to wrong you? Then you treat me like this.
Sister? I'm sorry. I was wrong. I won't ever do it again. Can you please forgive me?
I will never forgive anyone who has hurt me. All the pain I have endured, I will pay back twofold.
Youngsi, that's all. For today. Dad promises you that you will never be wronged again.
Dad, from the very first day I returned home, you said you wouldn't let me be wronged. But the next day, I was being bullied under her leadership.
Stop trying to use Uncle Shen to pressure me. I am warning you, Shen Youngsi. If you bully Mingju again,
now, I am disgraced. And I still have to watch the one who harmed me marry the Feng who originally belonged to me. Dad, being your daughter is truly painful.
Youngsi, haven't you always wanted to intern at the company? As it happens, those projects with the foreign firm have already started. You can take charge as the lead for those projects. Dad will also give you 10% of the group's shares.
Dad!
Mommy, wasn't it agreed that those 10% of shares were meant for me?
The film
Old
was
Shen,
translated
those 10%
and
of shares
narrated
directly
by
impact
Media.
your voting power on the board. You should reconsider.
Youngsi is my biological daughter. I will not let her be wronged again in the slightest.
Dad, I never thought about wanting any compensation. I originally thought that once I found my parents, someone would love me. Now it seems that I was just indulging in wishful thinking. I won't hope for it anymore. I'd better leave the Shen household.
Youngsi, you are the precious daughter that Dad had such a hard time finding. Dad promises you that everything in this house will have a share for you.
That wretch. She is clearly just playing hard to get.
Thank you, Dad. I think. Go back to my room to rest now.
Go ahead.
What I want is not just that share. I want it all.
Mingju.
Old Shen, that 10% stake you just gave to Youngsi was a bit impulsive.
Youngsi has been home for quite a while now, and she really has suffered many grievances.
Even so, you shouldn't have actually given her 10% of the company shares. If she marries into another family in the future, wouldn't those shares all end up belonging to someone else?
Youngsi is a child who values her feelings. If we coax her properly later on, we can definitely get those shares back. What I'm most worried about now, however, is roofing.
What is wrong with roofing?
That boy is always doing foolish things. I am truly worried that he cannot handle the heavy burden of the Shen group. I think it is a good thing to use Youngsi as a whetstone to sharpen him.
The child is still young. We can teach him slowly. Then, what about Mingju?
Do you really treat Mingju as your own daughter?
From the day I brought Mingju home, I have raised her as my own flesh and blood.
In that case, when she marries in the future, you should prepare an extra dowry for her, so the Zhang family doesn't look down on her.
Fine.
And, regarding Youngsi, you should treat her better from now on.
Understood.
Shengui, Li Qian, Shen Roofing. From now on, I will kick you all out of the Shen group one by one and take back what is rightfully mine.
Mingju.
Eldest brother, why is it that Shen Yongxi gets to be a project manager and has her own large independent office? Well, I have to start as an entry-level intern?
The higher the position, the greater the responsibility. And that also means it is easier to make mistakes.
Eldest brother, you mean
The foreign company places great importance on this partnership with the Shen Group. If the project encounters some irreparable problem,
then we can take the opportunity to drive Shen Yongxi out of the company?
no. I want her to completely get out of the Shen household.
Eldest brother, what do you plan to do?
We will naturally strike at what she cares about most.
Miss, for the meeting in half an hour, we need to provide the data on the company's core clients. Look,
This data is very important. I will send it to you later. It must not be leaked.
don't worry, I will keep it confidential.
Dad, Mr. Ma, what's going on?
Shen Yongxi, you still have the nerve to ask? The core client data has been leaked. It's all over the internet now.
Sister, I know you resent our brother and that mommy and dad favor me,
The film
but
was
no matter how angry you are,
translated and
you shouldn't take revenge on
narrated
us
by M-Media.
by leaking company secrets.
How is that even possible?
After Dad and Uncle Ma trusted you so much, you've truly proven to be more of a liability than an asset.
Miss Shen, you owe me an explanation.
My apologies. I'm just not as good at acting as Shen Mingju is.
Yongxi, mind your tone.
Dad, Mr. Ma, please give me 5 minutes. I will provide you with a satisfactory resolution.
Sister, do you think you're some kind of ruthless CEO? Solving this in 5 minutes?
Shen Yongxi, if you've done something wrong, you should have the courage to take responsibility. Stalling for time won't help. Mr. Ma, this incident, our Shen household will take full responsibility for.
Silence. Since when does it fall to you to make decisions for the Shen household?
Dad, you're still protecting Shen Yongxi even now? How are we supposed to answer to Mr. Ma?
Mr. Shen, this incident is entirely due to the Shen Group's poor internal management. But rather, you don't intend to shirk responsibility, do you? Mr. Ma, whatever responsibility the Shen Group must bear, the Shen Group will absolutely not evade it. I only want to get to the bottom of things before assigning blame.
Bitch. I will absolutely not let you have a chance to recover. Dad, are you suggesting that the person who leaked the data might be from Mr. Ma's side?
Mr. Shen, what do you mean by that? I entered into this partnership with the Shen Group in good faith. Now that you have a problem, you want to splash your dirty water on me? Mr. Ma, I, Shangui, have spent decades in the business world. I have always relied on integrity. Please rest assured, this matter, I will certainly investigate thoroughly. I don't have the time to listen to you squabble here. The problem lies with your Shen Group. Your Shen Group must take full responsibility.
Bring him in.
Let me go. Miss. As you instructed, we caught him in the underground garage. His chat history has been recovered. Yongxi, isn't this your assistant? This? What is going on? I'm warning you. This is illegal detention. I'm going to sue you.
Before you sue us, shouldn't you explain the 1 million that suddenly appeared on your wife's bank card?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dad, he is the one who leaked the information.
Sister, it's truly pitiful to be your assistant. Not only are you exploitative, but when things go wrong, he has to be your scapegoat.
Dad, there is someone in the company trying to sabotage our cooperation with President Ma. To protect the company and the safety of our projects, we must find the mole.
We were just joking around. You can't take it seriously.
You really are. Stubborn to the end. You have the face of a traitor. I have been suspicious of you for a long time.
What evidence do you have? By what right are you arresting me?
Sister? How did you become suspicious of him? Could it be that he is a scapegoat you found?
Shen Yangxi. The leak of core company data is a fact, right? He is indeed your assistant, right? Then how? Can you wash your hands of this?
Sister, it has come to this. Even if Dad wants to protect you, he still has to answer to President May and the board of directors.
So this is the plan you chose, bribing my assistant. Is that what you were aiming for? But have you ever wondered why I saw his bad character, yet still chose to hand over the project's core client data to him? Dad, President Ma, the client data I gave him was all modified. Everything that was leaked was false data.
Sister, you even deceive your own assistant. Is it because you were deceived in the past, or are you just used to lying?
The business world is like a
The
battlefield.
film was
One must
translated
always be
and
on guard
narrated
against
by
others
M-Media.
in this world. Other than you, Dad, I trust no one.
That's my biological daughter, alright? You have the same boldness I had at your age. Miss Shen, you truly are both courageous and resourceful, with a mind like a steel trap.
President Ma, thank you for your trust in the Shen Group. I assure you, I will spare no effort to ensure the project is a success.
President Shen, regarding this project, I am quite comfortable with Miss Shen taking the lead. I have full confidence in her. As for today's trending topic, let's just consider it a bit of early promotion for our project. Thank you, President Ma. Yangxi, those partnership projects with foreign firms, I'll leave this to you. From now on, you have full authority over them.
Dad, I've only just joined the company to be in charge of such a major project. I'm afraid some might take issue with that.
Since we are both heirs to the Shen Group, who would dare to object?
Dad! Didn't you say that I was the only heir?
President Shen, I won't involve myself in your family affairs. Please forgive my intrusion, President Ma.
After you, President Ma.
Starting tomorrow, I am appointing Yangxi as general manager. And as for you, you are suspended. Go home and reflect on your actions.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that I am your father. On the grounds that I am the chairman of the Shen Group. On the grounds of how both of you have behaved today. Look at you both, acting so smug and self-satisfied. How do you expect President Ma to view our family Shen now? You two teamed up to frame Yangxi. If you had actually managed to make Yangxi's charges stick, I might have respected your ambition. But look at the result. You tried to steal a chicken and lost your rice.
I am genuinely curious about my eldest brother and little sister's tactics to harm the enemy by 1,000 while suffering 10,000 in return. That is truly a rare sight.
Shut up! Dad! Are you really going to give the company to Shen Yangxi? Aren't you afraid that our Shen Group will end up in the hands of an outsider?
That would still be better than you squandering it all away.
Shen Yangxi, get out!
The one who should be leaving is you.
Dad, you...
You still don't understand where you went wrong, do you?
Dad! I can explain this.
An explanation and a desperate excuse are two very different things.
Shen Yangxi, shut your mouth! Today's incident was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
There may be 1,000 days for a thief to plot, but there are no 1,000 days to guard against one. Your sister handled this well. As for you, as the heir to the Shen group, you are utterly irresponsible. You are so foolish that you would actually jeopardize the company's interests for your own selfish gain.
Dad, please give me one more chance. I can change, please?
Look at yourself now. It's truly disgraceful.
Dad, brother really knows he was wrong. Please just forgive him.
Shen Yangxi. Ever since you returned, you've stolen away our parents' love. You even took Mingju's Feng away from her, and now you want to take my position as heir. What exactly are you trying to do?
The film was translated and
Brother,
narrated by M.
It's not that I'm taking it. It's that you are so useless. That you handed it all over to me. On a silver platter.
You.
Dad, brother has worked hard at the company for 2 years. If he hasn't achieved anything, he has at least put in the effort. Sister just joined the company, and she has accomplished nothing. She cannot command any respect.
That's right. Dad, the partnership with President Ma might look like her doing successfully promote, but in reality, the whole company knows it was you pushing from behind the scenes. Shen, as for her, Shen Yangxi, she only knows how to be docile and fawning in front of President Ma. I don't accept this.
I don't accept this either. Dad, I am your daughter too. Why won't you give me a chance?
I truly underestimated the weight these two hold in Sheng Wui's heart.
I will compete with Shen Yangxi fairly.
President Shen, President Zhou Xian of Yunchang Technology, is here to discuss a partnership with the young lady.
Zhou Xian is the very rising figure in the tech world. In the last 2 years,
Is Miss Shannon available right now?
she is available.
This is.
Take these 3 away.
Dad, please give me one more chance. Please? I can change, Dad.
President Shen, I know I was wrong. Please, spare me.
Father, please give my brother another chance.
Take them away.
Dad, brother, big brother.
Mr. Zhou, please excuse this display.
My partnership with the Shen Group was based on Miss Shen's capabilities.
Shen Roofing. Why are you here?
Take her away.
I'm doomed. In this situation, I can't draw any talismans at all.
Shen Yangxi, I've already looked into you. Back then, you were in the countryside learning some talisman arts from an old Taoist. Good thing I'm clever enough to have your fingers bound. Now, you can't draw any talismans, can you?
Shen Roofing. Kidnapping is a serious crime. If you let me go now, I can act as if nothing ever happened.
You wretch! Why didn't you just die in the countryside? Why did you have to come back and fight me for the family fortune?
Calm down. The Shen Group still has 10% of your shares. You will still be well provided for the rest of your life.
Shut your mouth! Everything in the Shen family was originally mine. It was mine. Why has it become yours now? Based on what? As long as you disappear, everything in the Shen family will be mine. Go to hell.
It's okay now. I've already called the police. Don't be afraid. I'm here. I won't let anyone hurt you.
Zhou Xiyan. Thank you.
You are the one who redeemed me. There is no need to thank me.
Yangtze, you have finally succeeded in changing your fate. Now, there's only one final step left. Once the formation in the villa is broken, you can sever your connection to the Shen Group's fortune.
It is hard to believe that
The
in
film
just a
was
few months,
translated
I
and
feel as
narrated
though
by
everything
M
has
Media.
changed.
Yangtze, you are having a change of heart.
No. I have already said, I will not let anyone go who has hurt me.
Sister? Could you please drop the charges against our eldest brother?
Drop the lawsuit. Why on earth should I? If it weren't for Zhou Xiyan, I would have already died at the hands of Shen Roofing.
Mingju, let it be. Do not make things difficult for your sister.
Now that the Shen household has fallen, this is exactly the result I wanted to see.
Yangtze, we know we were wrong. Could you please forgive us?
What you have done to me is something I could never forgive in this lifetime. From this day forward, I have no further ties to the Shen household.
Yangtze, the formation is ready. Come over.
Yangtze,
Some things, once lost, can never be recovered.
From now on, I can finally live for myself.